Hey everybody, here we are for round 2. We are 1-0. We've got a turn 3 Ashiok, which doesn't look too shabby to me, so we're going to keep that. We do have a Sphinx in hand, which is a bit of a pain, and a Vampire Nighthawk with no other black. So if Ashiok doesn't stick, who knows what'll happen, but let's hope Ashiok does. So our opponent is playing first, and what are they going to do? Also, I was shocked to see that the last match was a 45-minute video, so sorry for that. I paused as much as I could during downtime, but it was a heck of a long match. All right, we've got an Urborg on the other side, an Rakdos Cackler, which I assume is going to be unleashed. Sure is. Aggressive. So Ashiok's not going to stick all that well. But we could Vampire Nighthawk after getting that second swamp. I wonder if this is an aggressive deck or if that was just an aggressive start. And all lands are swamps as well, so, I mean, I could have done Nighthawk anyways. Rishadenport, Lightning Greaves on the Cackler. All right, I'm not touching that Cackler. You got it. Cackler is off limits. Let's drop the Fortress while we can. This is what, pro green and red? Awesome. So we'll drop the Nighthawk next turn. Grave Robber, are you going to do some Reanimator shenanigans? In for 4. You got it. Let's plop down a Nighthawk and hope he doesn't have removal. That would be nice if he didn't have removal. Oh, he's missing land drops too. Duress. Non-creature, non-land. So everything except for the Sphinx. So Batterskull or go for the Throat is going to go away, I assume. Maybe he's afraid of Ashiok. Who knows? All right, what are you afraid of? I feel like Batterskull's the take. He's going to get to flip the Grave Robber, though. So then what is it? 4 black, put a creature card from graveyard on the battlefield under your control. Right. Well, he's thinking about it. He's not quite sure what he wants to take. He's probably thinking through the take, exile, what can he do kind of thing. Well, I'm going to pause while this decision is made. Okay, he did indeed take Ashiok. All right. No attacks. Makes sense. So, I could go for the Throat the Cackler. That's not going to do me much good. So I guess I'll just pass the turn. Hold off the forces. Still missing land drops. So he could flip that, but there's nothing for him just yet, and he can't even pay to activate it. Batterskull's what? 4/4? Vigilance lifelink? 4/4 Vigilance lifelink. Alright. What you gonna do? Alright, our opponent did nothing. They're going to the combat step. They are gonna do something? Maybe? They're gonna attack? Can't possibly be that many choices to be made here. There we go. Passing the turn entirely. Sounds good. So, I will drop... Oh, gonna tap my fortress. Sure. You do that. I will play my island, and I will pass the turn. And I will gladly take 5 minutes off your clock every single turn. Alright, what are you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Anything? Maybe wait another 5 minutes. So I will pause again. Oh, there we go. Soul Ring. Oh, that's going to fix your mana problems a little bit. Boy, is it ever. Nothing but colorless, though. What's happening here? Oop, nope. Well, I guess he's got black because of Urborg. What are you gonna do? You are gonna pass the turn? Sure thing. You're gonna tap a land? Nope. Well then, say hi to Batterskull. Oh. You're gonna flip Nezumi. Sure thing. Am I dead? Do you have Entomb Hammercool? Black. Black, 1, 2... Oh no, couldn't even do Entomb and Nezumi just yet. Wait, why is that back there? Still a creature. Why is it back there? Why is it a land? That's massively confusing. That is so confusing. Huh. Alright. What you gonna do? What's the equip cost? 5? 5. So we've got to go for the throat still. And we're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play those 2 lands and I can do Sphinx. Don't think we'll be able to do that with impunity, but who knows? Depends on if our opponent does anything. We are 8 minutes ahead of them now. They must be double queuing. Must be. Hey, look, our opponent showed up again to skip to the combat phase. And they're going to attack with their secret creature back here. I'll block it? Weird things are happening with the layout here. Yeah, I'll block it. Kill it. Say goodbye to your reanimator. I don't understand. Revoker? Okay, you're gonna name Batterskull? I assume? Right? Yes, chose Batterskull. Throws on Shroud. Sure thing. Play a land. Sure thing. You got it. You're gonna tap my fortress. You got it. I will throw a sword on Nighthawk and be off to the races. Not only that, but untap all my lands too. Discard a card, which I guess helps your reanimation plan. Counterspell. Untap all my lands. 3, 6, 7. Need one more, but I could put Batterskull on Nighthawk. Wait, Batterskull. Oh, yes, sorry. Revoker has named Batterskull. Of course. Pass the turn. Ah, Pro Black. Lovely thing. All right, we are 9 minutes ahead of our opponent now. Maybe we can win game 1 on time. So our opponent came back after a few minutes and conceded that game. So we're up a game against what is probably a double queuer who decided, well, that game was not winnable, so not worth his time. So let's resubmit our deck and probably wait a full 2 minutes. So, no, there we go. He's back and ready to play. Let's see if he actually shows up this time. Well, he's deciding whether or not to play first. We will see how long that takes. Now we'll pause again. Nope, there we go. So we've got Tinker. We've got a Gilded Lotus that might take a little bit. Vampire Nighthawk that requires a swamp, but if he plays Urborg, we're in business. I'll keep. See how things go. We are now up 10 minutes and a half, 10 and a half minutes. Swamp, you got it. Cackler, you got it. Unleash, you got it. Come on, Pithing Needle. Brain Maggot. That works, I guess. Take something away from him. Hit me for 2. Land drop. Mutavault. Okay. Putrid Imp. You got it. Brain Maggot. Let's see what you got. Mana War and Impulse. Well, we're going to take the Mana War. Yeah, we're going to take the Mana War. Pass the turn. And start getting hit for a lot. So he has an Impulse, an Island, and a Swamp, and something. Impulse, Island, Swamp, something. He's going to activate Mutavault. Being aggressive. Need a Swamp on top for that Nighthawk. Boy, do I ever. Oh, nope. Going to combat. Gonna activate it now. Nope. Just gonna attack. I will take 3. Come on, Swamp. Plays the Port. So I still know what's in his hand. Tap my Swamp. You got it. It's like control aggro. Hey, Jace, how's it going? Maybe Jace can find me that other swamp that I need. So he's got Swamp, Island, Impulse. And I'm going to smack him for 1, because why not? In for 1. Swamp, Island, Impulse. Swamp, Island, Impulse, something. Swamp Impulse something. Mutavault online. You got it. I will take 5, I suppose. Oh, okay. Take 4. Sure. You got it. Passes the turn. Tap my swamp. You got it. Metamorph. What could Metamorph do? Nothing really good, eh? No, not really. I don't really want to loot for swamp or anything. Could get another brain maggot, but that's not that exciting. I'd really rather copy a Nighthawk or a Bloodline Keeper. Could copy his Imp. Could copy his Cackler, but it wouldn't be able to block. No, I just have to pass the turn, I think. Then I might have to throw Jace under the bus. He's got an Impulse, something, something. Mutavault online. In with everything. In for 4. In for 5. So I would go to 6. No, Jace won't go under the bus this turn. Down to 6. No, not this turn. Not this turn. Alright, let's loot. Hey, a swamp. I think, well, he's going to tap that swamp. So I'm not going to be able to get to play either of those. I think I still have to throw away the Lotus. I'm not going to get to play either next turn either. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Alright. What do we get? Tap my swamp. You got it. We get a Batterskull. Well, that would have been nice had I have had to land. Bup, ba-dup, bup, 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 bup. Do I need the Metamorph? Do I need it down like now? I don't think so. Don't think so. I can block Mutavault. Can block Cackler. I'll take 1, go to 5. He taps my swamp. Gross. Gross, 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 Rishadenport. Could Brain Maggot and take something of his. I could take his Imp. Oh, Putrid Imp doesn't even have flying. Didn't know about that. Damn old cards showing flying that, I mean, it gets flying, but... No, pass the turn. Pass the turn. Loot and hope for a swamp. Oh, hope for a swamp. Oh, but he's gonna have a Mana War. I can't let him have a Mana War because then he can bounce whatever I play. Yeah. Catacombs for an underground sea. That's a whole lot of land you got there all of a sudden. Impulse, you got it. Bottom of library, bottom of library. And 1 into hand. Yes. I'd love to tinker into Sphinx. Although I don't even have anything to tinker off of. Well, This one's feeling a little bit lost, but you never know. That Rashad and Port tapping down that swamp's actually a problem. Alright, this is going to take a while, so I will pause. Okay, Mutavault, online, you got it. Coming in like that. I will block and take 4 and go to 2. And I will loot. Glacial Fortress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I need to keep that land. So goodbye, Bloodline Keeper. Tap my swamp. You got it. Glacial Fortress. Batterskull. You have the win or you don't. Days. No. Is that just a win? No. I'll go to 1. I will go to 1. Stupid Days. So good. Turn on Mutavault. You got it. Block. Block. Loot. Throw away a swamp. Take 1. Go to 1. Well, actually, I could metamorph, tinker, get Sphinx. Yeah, I don't think I'm out. Unless I draw the Sphinx, that would be terrible. Alright, so metamorph. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to pay the life. Oh. Uncool. 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 I needed that 1 extra land. So he can bounce that with the Mana War. But hey, we've got a game 3 and he's got all of 5.5 minutes left. Mana War. Bounce. Mesmeric Fiend. Okay. Waste more time. Discover that I have Tinker. Take my Metamorph. Do your Mana War. You could have just Alpha Striked. You know that. You could have saved time. This is just dumb. Swing in. There you go. You got it. 5 minutes left. Hanger back. 5 minutes left. I'm just going... Well, maybe the Abyss actually works, because how... You know, he has so many more creatures than I do. Let's throw it in. And let's get rid of the disc, I think. Let's give that a shot. We are the last match, of course. Of course. So, hopefully he doesn't go turn 1 Cackler again, because that's speedy. And my deck doesn't do well against speedy. Alright, I will play first. I will keep this hand with a Brain Maggot, and hopefully a turn 4 Jace. Sphinx is there, which is unfortunate, but oh well. As long as my Brain Maggot doesn't get Thoughtseized or anything. Turn 1, Marsh Flats. Ooh, no Cackler. Alright, let's Brain Maggot away. Sack the flats. Go and get yourself a Watery Grave. Don't pay for it. Impulse, Mana War, Venser, Grave Robber, Edict. So the Edict is just going to kill my Brain Maggot. The Mana War will bounce my Brain Maggot. The Brain Maggot is going to eat it before long, but the quickest way would be the Edict. So I think we will take the Edict. I think that's the right choice. 2 islands. Good to know. Good to know. So let's take the Edict. And we drew an island so we can have a turn 4 Jace, if nothing else. Grave Robber. You got it. Nothing at all. Go ahead. Turn 3 Mana War. Dismember. Okay. You got it. In for 2. You got it. Flip my thing. In for 4. You got it. So Jace seems that less good now that he's got a 4-2, but what else are we going to do, right? Do I want to mini-factor Fiction? Basically just sack Jace almost? Or do I want Jace to live a turn? No, I need cards because I'll have our lands. Huh. Well, we'll take the Abyss. I'll tell you that much. I would like hand this pile, please. Off to you. Oh, my Sphinx is an artifact creature, so it doesn't even get targeted. That's awesome. Hitting Jace, you got it. The Abyss. Goodbye, Grave Robber. Oh, no, you didn't. No. Wait, Venser. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Sure, you got it. Good job. Hit me for 6. Down to 10. I thought that bounced creatures for some reason. Oh, I guess it's spell or permanent, eh? Yeah. Alright, digging for his counter spell. Digging away. He either gets it or he doesn't. Two mana. Phyrexian Revoker. Naming what? Naming... Batterskull? Batterskull. Ooh, Silumgar. Blue, black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silumgar, take the Grave Robber. The Abyss, I can kill that. I would take 4. No, yeah, let's go with the Abyss, because then I can do a hanger back for 1. All right. Hanger back for 1. Goodbye, 4-2. Oh, he chooses a target. Oh. Man, that's a hard to parse card. Alright, so goodbye, Venser, a Shaper, a Savant. So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that means that that player becomes the controller of the trigger. Right. Mana War. Bounce my hanger back. Hit me for 6. Take me to 4. So I can Silumgar take something of his, force him to sack, say the Mana War. Yeah, I've still got options. Nothing for me to sack. Hey, Ashiok, how's it going? How is it going? We need to Silumgar here. No counter, no counter, no counter. No counter. So we will take the Manowar. He'll have to sack the Nezumi. Then on our turn, we sack the Manowar. What? What do you have? Oh, of course, that's an instant. Damn it. Of course, that's an instant. Could we have survived? No, we couldn't have survived. No, because Hangerback would have been able to block the 4-2. Well, it was close, but the obnoxious double queuer wins with less than 2 minutes on the clock. Don't double queue, people. It's a dick move. All right. Decent enough games when we're actually playing them. Thankfully, we're going straight into round 3, despite the shortness of the video. Trust me, it was a long, long time waiting. We're 1-1. We'll try to go 2-1. I like the deck, but we'll see.